Snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm out in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane.
It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it, all deep on my two first, no drips. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizak never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn legs. Hey, out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, neck and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizak, wouldn't wanna be ya.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, chest set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better.
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. Well, gotta imagine he's gonna be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
All ready. 118. What's that?
Running it with David Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
All right. 118. What's that? Hey.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go. 19 seconds.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. This connects with Schultz. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
118. What's that?
Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Again, Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and It certainly wasn't.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Don't worry. 11, 18. What's up? Look the hot, look the hot.
To the air on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion. You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Ready? Hey, check that. Roll.
Back to Genty. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Ready?
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line. Second down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Don't worry.
He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
South. Here we go.
They go play action with Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he takes it down to the 33. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and you're on. per drive of scoring go way up.
First down now, ball at the 33. Stroud off the play fake. Connects here with Jalen Noel. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A give up the gut to Montgomery. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
About set, this is 3rd and 5.
Hey, Uno. All right. Swap, another swap.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Stroud completes it quick. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Trey Tucker to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it! Cougar 19! Let's go!
First play is going to be a give to Jency. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Ward off the play fake. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a second quarter lead.
Las Vegas.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Looking in on the ground here with Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
The toss play, Montgomery. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Oh, Eric. 118.
3rd and long for him here. This connects with Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here.
14 yards. And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
118. What's that?
First down, Stroud. Setting up the screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect to a tank down. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That earlier miss may be factoring into this call. They're going for it here.
Swap. Another swap.
Here's Stroud again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At 18. What's up? Buggy.
From the gun, Stroud. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Some 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. Still going through the 25. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
1st and 10 from the 32. Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
19.
Here's Ward. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets timeout just before it runs out. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready.
Throw here, third down. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
That's complete right side. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun now, first round. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. And he had to dive just to make it back to the line. Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Derinkian to return this. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Come on, come on.
Running from the pistol here with Genty. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air with Ward. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
First down throw here for Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Second and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stigley Jr. And the Texans getting back on his 6th interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Intended target there was for Jalen Noel. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
All right. 18, what's that?
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
All right. 18, what's up?
They'll air it out on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Go! Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Giving this to Genty. Still working past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. He makes it in for the touchdown. it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Raiders' kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Tremont Smith with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Smith on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Look the high, look the high. 18.
On play action, here's Stroud. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
18. South. Hey, uno.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Dell's got it near the sideline. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Got it. Ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Ready?
1st and 10 here. Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Go!
They send the tight end in motion.
Let's go!
Ward setting the pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes it the impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Ward off the play fake. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
Scott's going to throw here on third. Buys time, rolling right. Making the call himself. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Genty on the draw. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. He's got it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
On third down, Genty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
118, what's that? Why, Tony?
To the air, Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go. Hey, uno. 118. What's that? Buggy. Hey.
From the gun, Stroud. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Caught on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Nike Texans.
Third and long for him here. Carson, this is Nolan. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's second down. And dose of the hurry up here.
He was brought down by Eric Stokes.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Texans.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They manage 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Swap. Mother swap. Hey, south.
This time it's a passing play. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Brings up third and 7.
Offense in a hurry up here.
Look to hot. Why Tony? Hey, Uno.
Third down from the gun. Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. It's a foot race. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Texans 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Buggy. Here we go.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Uno. At 18.
Here comes Montgomery with the pistol. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one hits for 30. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
18. Let's hit.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
19. Trap 50. Trap 50.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun now, first round. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. That heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
On the quick, right? Rock. Hey, south. Hey, Uno. Why Tony? Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Texans.
And the Texans.
11.
First down.
Hey, Uno Mars.
First and 10 at the 23.
First down throw by Stroud. We've seen this plenty, and Dale has another. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trying to do some window dressing. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. 118.
Again, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They trying to figure out this 3rd and 7.
18. What's that?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That's not going to do the job. When he's taken down behind the line, that forces 4th down. A little bit surprised, Brock. They were in such good position to blow that one up. Figured their attention might still be a little bit focused on slowing down that passing game.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, but I think 2 things come to mind. Number 1, awareness. Awareness they may hit him with the draw. And then number 2, great eyes to see it and react to it.
Tony. Look the hot.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
They're going to pass it here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
60 Bobcat! 60 Eagle! 60!
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's going deep! They connect on the deep shot! And he gets this down near the 30. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
And the Raider 1st down. It's a pickup of 61 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
1st down throw here for Ward. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
19 Lions! 70 Lions! Trap 50!
Ward going to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
second quarterback run here. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Raiders continue piling it on here in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. No to return this. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. 118.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. Will bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Cougar 19. Ready, right?
First and 10 here. Ward. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Raiders are running them out of the building. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. You need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the makeup. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. You need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, so it's drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like them and them, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with it, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for show, they tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. You need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the makeup. So come come give me a hug. If you're into getting it, you can find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the having, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. If you're into getting it. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, the sound. I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks told me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a. Come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. If you're in the getting it, you can find me in the club. Full up, mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit. I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. If you're in the getting it. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, so pop on. Shady Aftermath.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out where? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state maps, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see.
machine. I walk for my machine. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa, and all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' poke the dog with some bumps. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Come with my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are whoa. You broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stead. You keep off, that you tryna end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make